Alright, my 2008 Jeep JK Wrangler, the 3.8 liter V6 engine. I tell you, it doesn't get better than this, folks. I just finished priming the whole thing, and getting ready to put on some clear coat. I suggest wearing a respirator if you do any of this stuff. This is a 3M model 6000 series with P100 filters. Whole rig will cost you about 60 bucks. I used the safety glasses. The primer was self-etching primer. I used 3 cans of this Rust-Oleum product. I let it sit overnight for about 12 hours. They say it's 50 minutes of drying time, but yeah, you can only work so long, even with the best lighting conditions in a garage, laying on your back. So let's see here. I'm going through, walking around in my cramped little garage here. Let's start from this side. So this is what it looks like underneath here. Skid plate, hit that pretty hard. And I'm on the driver's side currently, looking at the passenger side. The rear diff differential, hit the axles. I plan to clear coat everything, or use protective semi-gloss enamel, still using a Rust-Oleum product. Alright. What else do we got here to show? As you can see, I taped off everything I didn't really want to get tape on. I mean, paint on. Ooh, watch these fumes. See here, this is looking down here on the frame rail here. Try to go slow. Alright, I got up here. There's really not too much rust on this Jeep overall for it being a 2008. It lived some of its life up in Maryland. Prior owner didn't do any rust treatment on it at all. I wire wheeled the heck out of this thing with the let's see here, wire wheeled it and took hand metal brush. Pretty much did everything that I thought I knew what to do. In the past, I used to just throw rubber coat, Rust-Oleum products underneath my vehicles, just wire wheeling and all that. This stuff would only last for about a year using Rust-Oleum rubber undercoating, that rubber stuff that you can spray on. So I gave up on that. I'm going to try this method instead and touch this up every year instead. Alright, I'm at the rear of the Jeep right now, going through. Okay. Look in here. I did this video just so I can kind of keep a history of when I look back eons from now. Should I have this vehicle, I can say, hey, this treatment actually worked, and maybe I get another 12 years, get me to year what, 2032 maybe, or something like that. The vehicle will be like 24 years old. So why not? The vehicle's been paid off. I paid cash for the deal. Cash money. Alright, so I'm on the rear of the vehicle. At the rear, looking up here. Yeah, nice. And if you've seen any of my previous videos, you can see I pretty much spent a lot of man hours on this deal. Yep, there's a differential. Primer that. There you go. There it is. Making my way towards the back. Alright. Another look at the so that fuel tank skid plate, I believe it serves as a carrier for the fuel tank as well, because I tried to dismount that thing. It has like 6 bolts. The last bolt, I saw the whole thing coming down, and I said, oop, I better, and I had a jack underneath supporting everything. So I said I better think about this some more. So I decided to hold off on replacing that thing until I can get a better substitute, or maybe a welder or something, and I get this thing actually in the air. Alright guys, you wonder what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get some better light on this. Alright, so I'm going to put the camera downstream as I fish out from underneath this vehicle. I'll put it on the differential. There we go. Okay, so I'm looking up now. On the passenger side. Looks pretty good up in there. I don't know how much camera light can see. Pan out. There you go. Yep, rear frame well. Nice. Up and around. Up and around. Alright. Alright. I'm on the passenger side going all the way down to Bati. So this is... Oh, I just whacked my head. Alright, gonna stand up and walk down the body. Crap. Alright, so it's alright. Heck, I'm doing it myself. Alrighty, so now I'm at the front of the vehicle. I really degreased the heck out of all this. I didn't have too many leaks, but I did have an oil pan leak. At one point. Upper oil pan, I should say. And I just retorqued all the bolts and the leak went away. Didn't have to replace that oil pan gasket. But I wanted to grease up, all up in there, and just, you know, I don't think paint sticks too well to oil and grease. Gee. Alright. I'm gonna get back down underneath real quick. Take a look here. Differential from front differential. Back side of it. Right, I'm at the left front quarter. Looking up in there. Painted down the left side of the frame, or driver's side. Alright. Nice. Alright. Alright, getting up out of here. So, I'm going to take one walk see you around the other side. Step out. Take a look at something here. Pan it back in. Okay. Alright, finally I'm on the left wheel well. So, for the sake of this, I'm going to put a date stamp on me here. This is February. Today's date. February 25th, 2020. Alright, that's when I did all this. Shoot. Yeah, 12 years from now it'll be 2032. Maybe I'll have this Jeep still. We'll see. Okay, well, with a lot of elbow grease, guys, and y'all can do the same. I'm going to follow up with a final video of this with it all done. And see what we can get here. I'll probably lay out all the tools that I used. But anyway, be safe, have a good Jeeping day, as they all would say, and I'm going to say have a good Ablecraft day. Alright now, take care.